What's up, everybody? It's your boy Slipher, the Sky Dragon, back at it again. Sorry about that, guys. I know you can't see my webcam, but I just want to check and see if these will actually start. They're connecting here. So I know. Okay, that's where I'm having the problem. Okay. So I do have my Facebook Live going. I do have my Kick live stream going. What's up, Kick? Haven't seen you guys in a minute. This is just going to be a short little video. I just wanted to say what's up to everybody. I just got out of the shower, so, you know, I look kind of raggedy. So all you're really seeing is my, my OBS software actually running. There's no game or anything. This is just a test. I just wanted to make sure everything was actually working. 1 second. Okay, that's not actually working. Let's go to Kick. I just wanted to make sure everything was working. So my YouTube, my YouTube followers are probably seeing this and they're wondering what's going on. So if you guys are seeing this and all you're seeing is my OBS, I can actually turn this back on. What's up, guys? How you doing? I should probably go to this, just so you guys can see the intermission screen without seeing all the settings and all that. But yeah, so we do actually have Kick is actually going, and Facebook Live is actually going. So I mean, yeah, and my hair is messed up. I'm wearing a weird shirt. I'm about to go to work, so I just kind of got a few things that I need to fix. I'm gonna be getting a new headset. I got a new one, a new JLab. So I have the JLab audio microphone. I also have a brand new JLab headset. I don't know how that's exactly going to work, but we're going to try and get that going. Hopefully sometime either today or tomorrow. I do have a short shift today, so I'm only going to be working from like 5 to 11. I do have to do some training for my new position, and I also have to, they put a new machine in at my job, so I gotta kind of, it's not new, it's the same one that we already had, but there are a few little things that the new one has that the old one didn't, or stuff that they lost that goes with the machine. So it's gonna be a little, I don't know how to say, like, weird, because there's a couple of new pieces that I was like, I don't know how our old stuff is going to work with this machine, because we've never had these pieces in the old machine. So that's going to be another thing that I got to try to figure out. But I am going to try and add, let's see, we got Kick, we got Facebook, we got Twitch, and then we're going to try and add, I can't remember the name. TikTok. So I don't know if TikTok actually allows for multi streaming. Some of the like I don't want to say code of conduct, but whatever. There are little codes over there. Sometimes they don't allow multi streaming. So I gotta see if it's actually going to let me. Twitch at the moment failed to connect. I don't know if that's because it doesn't allow more than three. Because I actually have to start streaming on YouTube before I can go live with like Kick or Twitch or whatever. So it makes it a little weird. I don't know if I have to pay extra or if I just didn't put the right URL in because it's not letting the connection go through for my Twitch. But I'm gonna try and get that fixed. I know it has something to do with like the stream key and the URL. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out like where I messed that up at or how I'm going to get the URL for that. But as long as Kick is working, as long as my Facebook Live is working, a lot of you guys are going to start seeing the gaming videos that I'm going to be doing. Right now, it's going to be PalWorld. I think I'm going to try and go back to a little bit of like, what is it called? Fortnite, Lego Fortnite, because they added a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to have to go in there and see like exactly what's going on. I had a little problem with the whole glitching and all of that. I'm gonna have to go do a little bit of research, see if there's still any of like the like glitches and little things where you can get extra stuff. I haven't been watching too many other creators as far as Lego Fortnite is concerned. I have been like really concentrating on PalWorld because their 1.0 is coming out pretty soon. So I want to do some research on the new pals, on the new area. I believe the Tree of Life, I think, is what it's called. I think that's going to be the new area. They did showcase on a video one of the actual new pals. It's like a space whale. So I want to try to get a video done of that and or actually do a little bit of research and see if I can figure out what's going on with the new update, as well as go back to a little bit of Lego Fortnite. I might start a new world, try to go through it again. I'm gonna try and play one of my old worlds and see if I can kind of get the feeling back for it again. I left it because it was really glitchy. A lot of things weren't working properly. So I'm hoping that all this time that I spent away from the game, there's going to be, a lot of patches, updates, new things going on, new ways to build, new ways to create, maybe new monsters and whatnot. But I just wanted to make sure I could at least get my Facebook live stream going again. Also, my Kick Live, because I did notice that there is 22 followers and I haven't been making any content. I do have friends on my Facebook, so a lot of you guys will be seeing new content. I do have to add a lot of you guys to this new account, so all my friends that don't see this, don't worry about it. I'm going to be adding you throughout the week, making sure that you have my new account name and a new place for you guys to see all my new content. I know I look really weird. Like I said, I just got out of the shower, so I don't have any product. I haven't really, I just shaved a little bit. I'm just trying to get ready for work. Like I said, today is my short day, so if I do, in fact, get home early tonight, I might actually do another live stream. I probably won't be back home till about midnight, maybe 1 a.m. If I do end up getting off that late, I probably won't end up doing it. But I am going to be trying to start uh, a new regiment for my life. You guys know before I used to be up super early doing live streams like once or twice a day. I do want to start getting back into that. Um, doing gaming, trying to search up new stuff, showing you guys like little tips and tricks and glitches as far as games are concerned. I do want to try playing new games, not just PalWorld. I've just been on this PalWorld kick because I'm like, I want to figure everything out. So I didn't beat the game with 100%, but I basically did all the overworld bosses, tower bosses. I got a lot of the armor and weapons and stuff. I don't have like the legendaries and stuff, so that's gonna be another me just doing let's plays to get the legendary versions of weapons and armors and stuff like that, showing you guys where to fish, how to fish. It is fishing when it comes to you standing on the land, but there's another one where you can go magnet fishing. So that's where you get like the coral bars, you get extra stuff. So it's gonna be me just playing the game, basically just talking to myself, but explaining what's going on. Having some music going in the background. I do have some stuff that I want to download so that way I don't get copyright restricted, especially on Facebook and YouTube. So I do need to get just like beats without words, instrumentals and stuff like that. As well as, like I said, trying to show you guys new things, new games. It's been a long road. I know you guys haven't seen me in a long time, especially my Facebook followers and my Kick followers. You guys haven't seen me in a while. I've been dealing with a lot of family stuff. My kid, this ex-girlfriend of mine. So it has been long. I do want to kind of do like how this says like intermission, but I might change the intermission to like podcast, so that way you guys, instead of seeing the word intermission, you guys see podcast. As well as like just talking about my daily life, trying to get a couple of friends to come on and just do some comedy, talk about what's going on in their life. Hopefully make some new friends out there, trying to get them to come on and co-host with the podcast and just talk about crazy stuff, what's going on in their life, what's going on in my life, how I've been. I know I look really bad. I mean, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, but I am going to try and get something for the puffiness. I've been like sleeping a lot in the last week or two, just because a lot of my shifts are late night. So like anywhere from like 6 o'clock in the afternoon till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 3 o'clock. Yesterday was 3 o'clock. So sometimes I sleep a little bit late, but as you guys know, I'm a late night person and I still used to get up pretty early in the morning. So I'm going to try and get back into that kick of no matter what happens in my nightlife, I'm still going to be up in the daytime doing live streams, checking in with you guys, doing more game stuff, just talking with you guys about regular things. If I'm not responding to you guys as far as the chat, it's just because I'm not looking at the chat. I don't have it set up to where I can see it. So if I'm not responding to you guys, or you guys are actually leaving questions in there, I'm sorry. I'm not actually looking at that. I just wanted to come on here, run a quick 15 minutes. Just let me see if I can still multi-stream. I actually lost it on my OBS dashboard, so I had to like move some stuff around. Like I can show you. So I actually had to move this. It was like way over here, like off to the side, um, where my scene transitions are, as far as like all of the stuff I got going on. I had to actually move this from like way over here where it was locked in, so I moved it over here so I can actually use it now. But yeah, so the only one that didn't go off today was the Twitch one, so I do have to go back and figure out why that didn't work the way it was supposed to. I do have to also check the app because it is a third party app that works with OBS, so I need to make sure that how many I can run at the same time. So if it's one of those things where it's like, oh, you can only run your main one and 2 extra ones, okay, cool. But if I can run as many as I want, then I just need to figure out the URL and stream key. I might have them backwards somehow, or I might not have the right URL going. So that's just one thing I gotta check. I actually do have to head off to work, try to get there with a little bit of time. I do, like I said, I'm training for a new position at my job, so I got this handbook that I gotta read, so I want to at least get there about 30 minutes early, try to read a little bit of it, catch up on it. I will be starting this new position probably, I don't want to say next month. I just got the book a couple days ago, so, and there's a lot of things in there that need to be filled in, so I know what they are, so I can start trying to memorize them. And so when they're like, oh, what is this, I can go, oh, that's that. How much money needs to be in the drawers and how much money is in the safe, and stuff like that. So it's like I gotta get all these things filled in, start trying to memorize them. She's gonna be quizzing me throughout the month, like, what is this, what is that, what is this, what is that. Then I have to go meet the her boss, which is the so she's the GM, so I need to meet the regional, and then he's also gonna, I don't know if he's gonna quiz me on the entire book or if he's just gonna pick a few things at random. So I gotta try to start memorizing all this stuff from this book. I do got a few things here and there memorized, but like I said, I just got the book. I work late at night. I also have to do my live stream. I also have to take care of my kid a couple days a week. Those days I need to try to also get in some, like, let me read this book, excuse me, and try to get like all this stuff memorized. So, oh my god, guys, like I always say, please, please, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on all notifications so you always get notified of new videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.